I know, weird angle, whatever. But anyways, so let me just start by saying I am so nervous and excited and sad and like I wanted to cry because today was my last day of PT, and I'm gonna miss going there because that was like kind of like my comfort zone. But like my doctor said, you know, life is gonna be my therapy, and that is like probably the best advice that I've heard, you know, during this whole process, is because I mean he's right. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to train myself for whatever gets thrown at me. Like, say if I was to trip, how the heck am I gonna practice tripping? Like, you just gotta make sure you practice balancing and hops, because you gotta make sure you can land. If not, you're gonna hurt yourself again. And so it's just crazy. I just know I'm gonna have to like get all this stuff in, make sure I practice my jumps, make sure I practice my balance, make sure I practice my stretches, which by the way, I have to write this new stretch that he gave to me today. Last time he didn't give me a new stretch, he gave me like new and advanced exercises, which yeah. But all I can say is if you have been in an injury, you hurt yourself, you broke a bone, you're trying to recover, yes, you may have those times where you want to cry, that you just hate the fact that you're in the situation you're in, but you know what? It's gonna get better. I know everybody says this stuff, but it's gonna get better. There's still, even when it does get better, there's gonna be times where you reflect on that little injury. Anyways, there's gonna be times where you reflect on that injury and how you used to be and how you used to be able to, like, you really didn't worry about the body part that you hurt yourself. You didn't think about that. You thought about other things, like maybe financial things. What were you going to do tomorrow? What were you going to do when you wake up? It's like you didn't think about, hey, now I have to accommodate this. And it may not be you accommodating it, but you know, even when you like say, okay, I want to try and get to 100%. I finished physical therapy, yes. But I still have, my doctor and my therapist both told me that I'm at like 90%. So I have that last 10% to go for. So I have to push myself. That is me. Me and life are going to be the one to train my body back to what it used to be. But even at that, you're still going to feel a slight difference. That's what my therapist told me. That's what my doctor told me. And I was like, oh, no, if I get back to 100 or really, really, really close to it, then no, that's not going to happen. I mean, I'm not even to 100% right now, but when I wake up in the morning, I have to make sure to wake up my ankle. It sounds funny to say it like that, but it's like, you know how like when you stretch and you're about to work out, that's what I have to do for my ankle. I have to stretch it out before I even start walking. If I start walking and does that, it just feels weird. And even when I do stretch it out, I can feel a difference. When it's swollen and I'm walking, I can feel the extra fluids that are making it swollen. I can feel it. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I can feel where it feels a little fat, and it's just weird. But it's like, some of the stuff is not going to go away. But it doesn't mean it needs to stop me from doing life, which that is what I'm starting to learn. Like Saturday, I went to go play basketball. And it didn't work out so well, but lucky for me, my boyfriend is a baller, and we still won. What now? But anyways, you gotta be positive through this whole thing. It's not a bad thing to cry in the middle of it, during it, at the end of it. You're gonna reflect on it from time to time, but it's okay. I do that too. Have my breakdowns. Everybody does, I'm sure. But, it just sucks, especially when you could have prevented it. But now this is my life, and I got to get through it. And my goal is to get back to that 100%, or at least make it seem like, hey, why is your ankle like swollen or something? And I tell them, they're like, wow, I wouldn't have even thought that you broke your ankle. That's what I want. I want to be able to surprise people. Some people know that I broke my ankle, but they don't know how it looks or how I am or what situation I am right now.